It's 7:14 a.m. and you're already defeated. A full-on civil war over Bluey versus Bingo socks, skipped breakfast, and shouting that you swore you wouldn't repeat. And their ADHD meds, they won't kick in for another hour. That invisible gap, that's where mornings collapse. But what if the fix started before they woke up? The best ADHD medication for mornings isn't taken in the morning. It's taken at night. It activates slowly while they sleep, so they wake up regulated, not spiraling. It's called Jornay PM, and it's rewriting mornings for families drowning before 8 a.m. Today, I'll show you how it works, who it helps, and the timing math that turns chaos into back on, and let's go. And who am I to explain the ADHD med that fixes mornings by flipping the clock? My name is Dr. Salman Aziz Mirza, triple board certified in adult psychiatry, child and adolescent psychiatry, and addiction medicine. And after seeing the same pattern in thousands of families, I know one thing for sure. When you fix the morning, the whole day finally falls into place. If your child's morning starts off rough, the whole day tends to stay rough. That first hour sets the tone. Energy, mood, confidence. When it begins with stress, everything that comes after has to fight through it. In clinic, I see the same pattern over and over. A child who wakes up already overwhelmed, a brain that's still loading while the world is saying move, and parents trying to create calm with zero support. And by the time a typical extended release medication finally starts working, the hardest part of the morning has already happened. You can't reset the day once it starts that way. You can only try to recover. The issue is simple. Our most common ADHD meds turn on too late. Concerta, Adderall XR, Vyvanse, they usually need 30 to 90 minutes to work. So the brain that needs help the most first thing in the morning is asked to get through the hardest hour of the day without any help yet. And that's where the families struggle. Jornay PM changes that completely. It skips the waiting. It's designed so support is already there the moment they open their eyes. And when that happens, everything downstream shifts. A child who normally wakes up tense starts the day steady. The first task of the morning, getting up, getting dressed, getting out the door, stop feeling like pushing against a wall. I've had so many parents tell me the same thing, almost word for word. This was a game changer for our mornings. Not perfect, just possible. And for a lot of families, that's a difference that matters. Jornay isn't stronger than any other ADHD med. It just targets the most sensitive part of the day, the very beginning. But it only works if the timing is right. So, how does the pill you gave at night wake up before your kid does? The answer is in the beads, and it's not what you'd expect. Jornay PM is good old methylphenidate, just like Ritalin or Concerta, but the delivery system is completely different. It uses a delayed release shell that basically tells the medication, don't do anything yet. So when you give it at night, nothing happens. Or so you think. Inside that capsule are tiny beads with a built-in timer. This isn't just some silly metaphor, there's an actual chemical delay baked in. About 8 to 12 hours after you take it, the outer layer dissolves, the inner layer opens, and that's when the methylphenidate finally enters your system. Think of it like preloading a rocket. You fuel it at night, and the launch happens in the morning time. After that delayed start, it behaves like a standard long-acting stimulant. Most people get 12 to 14 hours of steady coverage. The wake-up activation is the special part. After that, the day feels familiar if you've ever used methylphenidate before. Now here's why timing matters so much. Those beads don't care what time you want the medication to work. They're going to fire 8 to 12 hours after you take it. So if you dose at 8 p.m., the on switch hits around 6 a.m. If you dose around 10 p.m., it's closer to 8 a.m. Earlier dose, earlier onset. Later dose, later onset. Predictable, reliable, controllable, that's the science. And that's why Jornay can do something no morning dosed stimulant can. It can be fully active before your kid's feet hit the floor. All right, let's make this easy. Here's the exact Jornay success plan I give families in my clinic. Step 1, pick your wake-up time. That's your target. Everything centers around it. Next, step 2, choose a starting dose time. Count backward 8 to 12 hours from your wake-up time. Pick that time and stick to it for 3 nights or so. Step 3, watch the pattern, not the day. Ignore bad mornings. Zoom out a little bit. Look for the trend. If mornings are still tense, move the dose about earlier, 30 to 60 minutes. If they're waking up too early, move the dose 30 to 60 minutes later. Do one change at a time and give each change 2 to 3 days. Step 4, don't touch the dose yet. Timing first, dose second. Step 5, track only 3 signals. Time to get dressed, breakfast, none, partial, or done, and when the first fight happens. If those overall trend better, you're winning. Next, step 6, test it on a gentle morning. Not a school day, not SAT day. Pick a Saturday, a slow morning, a no rush kind of day. Give yourself and your kid room to learn how Jornay behaves. Step 7, know when to reconsider. If there's no morning lift, irritability that never settles, or a midday that still crashes, maybe that's your signal to adjust the plan or switch meds. And that's totally okay. Plenty of options still exist. This doesn't need to be perfect. You're not landing a spacecraft on Mars. You're just trying to match the wake-up moment to the support moment. Most families get this right faster than they expect. And so will you. If there's one thing I want you to take from this video, it's this. Mornings don't have to be a disaster. You just need the right timing. So here's your homework for tonight. Don't worry, I'm not grading it, okay? Pick the wake-up time you want. Count back 8 to 12 hours. Set that as your dose time and hold it for 3 nights. Adjust by 30 to 60 minutes if mornings still feel rough. And watch for the 3 signals: getting dressed, breakfast, and that first fight. Do that and you'll know more about your child's mornings than most clinicians learn in their training. And when you're ready to see how Jornay compares to every other methylphenidate option, watch my multiverse of methylphenidate next. Links are down below. Before you head out, drop in the comments what's the hardest part of your morning right now. For me, it's not hitting snooze for 40 minutes straight. Until next time, be safe and be well.